They did it, guys. They did it. The Texas Rangers beat the Tampa Bay Rays in their house 3 times and got the very first division series win in in our team's history. You know, we were the only team to never have won a playoff series. We've only won one playoff game before this series in our entire history. And to see those guys mob the mound like they did and just see how happy they were. You see Nolan Ryan, you know he's ecstatic about this since he's been with this organization almost his entire career. And just to know all the Texas Rangers fans out there, all of us who have, just never really known what this kind of baseball feels like. What having a team that can really compete for a championship feels like. And and of course, the story of the night's Cliff Lee. I mean, John Daniels' move to get him, I mean, was the best. It was easily the best move by any team during the regular season, and he's done exactly what we paid him to do, and once again in the playoff he's unhittable, and so I mean we could have had just the 2-run lead, the 1-run lead, and it would have been like having a 100-run lead. They weren't getting anything off a cliff. It was funny how we got our first 3 runs. We got our first 3 runs the way the Rays usually do, by base running and capitalizing on the other team's mistakes. And yeah, we stole that thing. We did, and I don't care. I don't really care. We were watching my buddy. We were talking about I don't care if we win this thing on a bad call. I don't care if we win this thing on anything. I just want to win this thing, and we didn't win this thing on a bad call though. Texas Rangers, Cliff Lee mainly, just shut down the Rays today. And we got a series coming up with the Yankees, and we'll talk about that later. But I'm just happy for these guys, and you really do see the camaraderie on this team. You see how much these guys care about each other, how much these guys really love to play with one another, and how much they respect each other. And I really, I think that the biggest statement after this game was and the celebration at the end of the game. Now, some of you may not know this, some of you do know this. When the Rangers clinched a playoff spot, when they won the division in the regular season, they had the regular champagne bath they had in the locker room, spraying each other, going crazy. But Josh Hamilton didn't go in because, as everybody knows, he's got substance abuse problems, and he can't get anywhere near that kind of stuff, or he could go off the deep end. So he didn't go in there and be a part of that. He actually stayed outside the locker room, and actually left. He had a speaking engagement in the town, anyways. But he just decided, hey, I don't need to do this. And so what the guys did tonight, they didn't have any alcohol in there. They went and got ginger ale, like Welch's sparkling water and stuff, something like that, so that Josh could be a part of that, so that they could really celebrate as a team. I just really, this is a group of guys. Not only is this the best Rangers team that we've ever had, this is just a group of guys that's just fun to watch, and a team, not just because you're a fan of them, but you really do connect with these guys, that you really want to see just these guys as individuals succeed. Guys like Michael Young and Ian Kinsler and Josh Hamilton. It's just been special. It's been a special series, and for me to sit here and tell you that I thought after the Rays tied it up 2-2, that I thought we were going to take this game in Tampa. I had my doubts. I was not. I had prepared myself to come on here and have to talk about how the Rangers choked this series away, and I've never been happier to be wrong. More wrong than I was. This team showed up, played hard, and left no doubt, especially when Ian Kinsler was able to get that 2-run shot there in the 9th inning just to to really just cement this win, and then Cliff Lee just to shut the door. So, congrats Texas Rangers, congrats Texas Rangers fans. Friday we got the New York Yankees at our house. It's gonna be a rough series. It's gonna be tough, but I'm not gonna count our guys out. I'm not gonna sit here and guarantee things. I'm not gonna sit here and say that we're gonna go in there and mop the floor with the Yankees. But I'm definitely gonna hang my head and just sit there and wait for a butt kicking. These Texas Rangers are gonna fight. They showed us they can do that. This isn't a perfect team, but it is a very talented team and a very gutsy team, and that all came out today. Rangers fans, congrats! I've said this before. You guys have stuck with this for our whole lives. I never really got to see anything like this. We deserve this, and these guys deserve this as well. So, congrats, guys! Congrats, Texas Rangers! It's time.